morning. Welcome to my daily collective reading. So today I'm going to go ahead and do something different for everyone. I'm going to go ahead and read each sign. I will include this later. I will upload this later so that you can go to your sign, and I'm going to try to work on figuring out how to do timestamps. This is my first time in a long time that I've done this. So we're just going to go ahead and get into it. The first sign that we're going to do this morning is Pisces, okay? So if you're a Pisces, this is for you. Take it as it resonates, leave what doesn't. Spirit, what do we have for the Pisces? Ooh, okay, so right away we have the High Priestess. I feel like you are learning how to take what is given to you and use that. I also feel like you're tapping into your intuition, you're connecting with yourself, you're really... I'm hearing exploration, okay? So I feel like this is a year of exploration for you. We also have the Six of Wands here, so I feel like you are in a place of vindication, victory, winning. You could be experiencing a lot of wins this week, okay? Big or small, celebrate yourself, because I do see you doing what it is to focus on your skills and your craft here. Next, we have the Devil card. You may have been feeling a little bit trapped or confined here. And I feel like that's been hard to break out of, to get to this energy of knowing you're resourceful. And I feel like Spirit is coming through to say you are resourceful. You're a very resourceful individual. And it's so important to break free, because the only person that can free you is you, right? To experience that liberation so you can go on toward your victory, your successes. All right, next we have the Hangman. So I feel like you may be in a period of like waiting, okay? Feeling like, when is the door going to open? When are things going to happen? When is it going to get going? And I feel like Spirit is saying that doors are going to start opening, okay? Let's see if we can get further confirmation. You're in a phase of learning here, okay? You're learning. With the Knight of Pentacles, even though things have been bleak here, it does appear that with the Sun card, you are learning how to achieve happiness in your life, success, and balance. And I feel like by you experiencing this stuck energy is a gift. It's like giving you this sense of time in order to explore, reflect, discover, okay? I just feel like there's going to be a lot of discoveries made for the Pisces. I also see evolution and growth, okay? Learning this year, I feel like the theme here is like you're tapping into the dynamic of knowing that, because I feel like Pisces, they can be very fluid, but they can also experience a lot of things that end up making them feel very trapped and confined and feeling like they have to give to others in order to provide service, or it's like almost like the Pisces allow themselves to be trapped in times of their life. And you deserve to be free. You are the water sign, you're the fish and the signs. You are fluid. You deserve to explore, go out there, learn, discover, adventure. And you can't do that if you're staying in a space that doesn't serve you anymore. It's going to confine you and keep you trapped. And I feel like Spirit is really coming through to deliver this message that, you know, whenever you break free, you're going to explore so much more, and you're going to develop so much happiness, vitality, and freedom. This is for the Pisces sign. If you guys are just joining in, welcome. Okay, let's see. And I just started this, so I'm seeing people jump on. Welcome, everybody. I'm doing all the signs today. I will upload this video later if you don't want to sit around and wait, or you can just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because at the end of the day, we all have these signs fixated in our charts. Some are more prominent than others. So if you're like, ooh, this message resonates for me, it very much could. Okay, so I'll go ahead and continue with the Pisces reading. We do have Justice here. I feel like you are taking action, okay? Taking action toward change. I feel like you are working toward changing something for the better. It's like you are experiencing a moment or a pivotal moment of liberation and freedom here because of that Devil card. It's just like you've been so trapped and confined, and I feel like this has been going on for the last few months, okay? This could be a relationship that's not serving you. This could be a job that's not serving you as well. Take it as it resonates. But I feel like you are ready, and I feel like this is confirmation from Spirit that you are ready to break free out of this confinement so that you can explore and discover your growth, okay? You may have to do this on your own for quite some time, but whenever because I see the hangman. So I do see you a little bit isolated for a period of time, but just like I said earlier, see it as a gift for what it is, because it is teaching you how to really go still and within and reflect and explore and discover what it is that you want, getting to know yourself as you break free from this energy that's kept you trapped for so long. Now is your year to move forward, to move past any kind of toxicity or any kind of confining energy. You have the strength to do it. You can do this, okay? You deserve wish fulfillment. You deserve good times, and you deserve good fortune is what Spirit is coming through to say. So that reading was for the Pisces. Sorry, the spicy Pisces. I cannot talk this morning. Next, we're going to go ahead and cover the Cancers, okay? My beautiful Cancers in the house. Let's see what messages Spirit has for our Cancers for this week, okay? Let's see what's coming in. Spirit, what's coming in for my Cancers this week? Thank you so much, Spirit, for your beautiful messages. If you guys are in here, be sure to hit the like button. Thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. I'm doing all signs. I just finished with Pisces, and now we're doing Cancer. Okay, so for Cancers, I do see a lot of changes coming in, okay? I feel like there may have been an ending for you guys, because we do have the Tower card. Tower card is all about destruction, and I feel like the destruction that has been culminated in your life, or has happened in your life, has led to a sense of reflection, or a period of reflection, I should say. You reflecting on previous setups or systems that didn't really serve you in the past, and really taking the time to do this trial and error to work toward new foundations. And I feel like with the Cancer energy, it's something that was just inevitable, something that you couldn't control, something that had to happen for your greatest and highest good. I'm also hearing painful, so it may have been painful for a lot of you Cancers. You guys are the emotional signs of the zodiac, so this could have been a painful circumstance that you had to witness that led to a period of reflection here, okay? Now with the Six of Cups, we do see that you are in this place of like exploration and discovery. It seems like you're trying to grasp for something, but you can't quite really get what it is that you want to do right now, and that's okay. You're right where you're supposed to be. Trial and error is a good thing, and it will lead to a good outcome here. I feel like you're gonna pick on something, you're gonna pick up on something that actually works for you, okay? Especially with that Page of Pentacles. I feel like it's like you're looking and trying to figure out what to do next, and then it just comes to you. It's like this epiphany, right? Snap your fingers, like this epiphany that gets you out of this energy, and this is after a period of reflection. So Spirit wants you to trust the process. Spirit wants you to trust the process. What else for my Cancer, Spirit? Thank you so much for your beautiful messages. We have the Chariot. Okay, so I do see you moving forward towards stability and peace. And I feel like Spirit is saying, and wish fulfillment, this is going to be your new foundation. So I love this reading in the sense that the Tower reading started off. It started off pretty rough, right? But the Tower reading's not always necessarily bad. The Tower is all about destruction so that you can create new foundations, so that you can hold space for new foundations for what's not working for you. And I feel like in this year, this is your dynamic of wanting to build on stability, wanting to create movement, and wanting to go after your dreams and create a sense of wish fulfillment in your lives, okay? I do see that the process is a little bit rough, especially in these coming months, but just hang in there and stay patient, stay grounded, and know that you are on the brink of something amazing, something new and amazing, a new foundation to where you're not going to feel as burdened. I'm also hearing expression, so that could be the theme as well for you Cancers. This emotional expression, or this ability to feel a sense of emotional expression in the space that you're in, and just being very up forward, straight up with people around you in your lives. Yeah, this is a new transition. I feel like this was confirmation from Spirit. You're entering a transition. Remain hopeful. Spirit wants you to remain hopeful. Look at that big, huge moon. That's the Cancer, right? Cancer, moon rules Cancer. And I feel like you are very beautiful, spirited, big-hearted individual, and you know what it is that you want. I feel like you connect really well with the moon, with the water. You are a water sign. This is just like the perfect card for Cancer to come out in your reading. And I feel like you are I'm hearing music. A lot of you could be very musically inclined or just really like to listen to music or just be around music or even making music is what I hear. So really leaning into your resources is what Spirit wants you to say, wants to come through and say. Sorry, I'm getting my words jumbled up here today, but Spirit wants you to really rely on your resources, use what you have, use what you can harvest outside of you to make beautiful things in this world. And because of this destruction that has happened, it's going to lead you to a more peaceful environment where you can feel the ability to be less stressed and overwhelmed and put down, and more in a space of creativity, excitement, newness, discovery, adventure, hope, success. I like that I'm seeing for Cancers, like the little successes that you have along the way, and it just instills more and more in hope for you. Whereas when you start off, it's just going to be a little bit, you know, like, what do I do next? What do I do next? I'm hearing mentors, so you may run into a mentor very soon to help you, to guide you in the right direction. And I feel like that's whenever you're going to come up on success. In big or small ways. But I feel like eventually your successes are going to stack up towards like one big success is what I'm getting, okay, for my Cancers. Remain hopeful, remain positive, and trust the process. And know that those who try to call you out or try to I'm hearing grasp for straws. So maybe somebody tried to grasp for something to hold it against you. Let them be. Let them dig their own grave is what I'm hearing to tell you, okay? So if you've been feeling like concerned that there are people or circumstances that get in your way throughout this journey, just know that they're there to teach you, not block you, and that they will end up hanging themselves for what they do in this lifetime. It is not your responsibility. They are not your responsibility. I'm hearing to tell you, not my circus, not my monkeys. A lot of the times we can get attached to situations or we have trouble moving on from them, but Spirit wants to come through and say, no, just let it be. If they're going to be in your way, just deal with it, assert yourself, and don't tolerate it anymore. And that is like part of your new foundation that you are creating, is like this being very straight up, straightforward, not wasting any time addressing the issue and hitting it on the nail so that you're less oppressed than ever. Okay, so that was for my Cancers. What a beautiful message. There's so many beautiful messages coming through. If you guys are coming in, please be sure to give this video a like. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, as I will be on here doing live readings for each sign. I also post daily collective readings for you guys. So yeah, be sure to subscribe if you're new here. So the next sign that we have going on is the Scorpio. Let me take a coffee break. So we're running through these signs. We've already covered Pisces and Cancer, so now we're going to go ahead and move toward the Scorpio sign. Let's see what Spirit has for Scorpio. You can have Scorpio rising. You can have Scorpio in your moon. You can have Scorpio placements. Just take what resonates. If you decided to bop in and want to listen to this reading, it really is, you know, for you if you feel like it is, okay? We have Four of Pentacles coming through. This like flipped over right away. What I'm seeing for Scorpio energy is that it's okay to be a little selfish. That's the message. It's okay to be a little selfish, to engage in that self-care, to feel like the need for aesthetic energy to recharge yourself, okay? It really feels like Spirit doesn't want you to attach to any past energies, that you're being called to cleanse that because I just see so much flowy water. And step into this the new you. I'm hearing new year, new me. I feel like Scorpios are really resounding with that message, especially in this energy here. But I do see a lot of self-care. I see a lot of you taking extra efforts to focus and pour into yourself, which I absolutely love to see, because it is good to nurture yourself and to practice that self-love. I feel like you are in a very optimistic light right now. Like everything's just rolling off your shoulders. And if that doesn't feel like that way, it will. And I think it's because of that self-care, that energy that you're pouring into you. It's just helping you feel a lot lighter and helping you feel less stress and helping you really just let go of things that don't really matter anyways, just letting it fall off your shoulders. That's a beautiful energy to tap into. What else, Spirit? Thank you so much for your beautiful messages. What do we have for my Scorpio today, this morning? Let's see. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Fool. Oh my gosh, you're taking leaps. I feel like you are definitely putting in work into yourself, but you're also working to build things, okay, or building something with communities. I'm getting a big community feeling. So working together to bring resources together to make something beautiful is what I'm seeing for my Scorpios. We also have the Fool and the Death card here. So Spirit wants to come through and remind you, Scorpio, that endings always lead to new beginnings. So whenever you're experiencing ending or a loss of some sort, it really is the force that propels you to take those leaps that are necessary to take to get into this energy of building, of growing, of self-care, of self-love, okay? Scorpios can be the kindest signs, okay? The kindest people, but don't mess with them. They are Scorpios. You will get stung. And I also feel like with the Scorpio, like once things are done, they're done. Like there's no looking back for the Scorpio is what's coming through. You're not going to look back. Like if somebody did you dirty, you're done. You're done. You're done. And I feel like that's like your lick back is like you're done. All right, what else, Spirit? Oh, confirmation. Okay, so you may have experienced disappointment in the past. Gosh, but let me tell you, this betrayal, this betrayal has led you to becoming extremely resourceful. You've become you've called back your energy and you're like, no, I'm pulling back and I am going to choose myself. And that is beautiful. That is so beautiful to see. Okay, what else, Spirit? Thank you so much, Spirit, for your beautiful messages. What do we have for my Scorpios this morning? We have the 10 of Swords, but we also have the Justice card. It's like you're moving past this, or this betrayal has caused you to really transform into a whole nother individual. Like your growth is phenomenal because of it. And Spirit is coming through to also let you know that justice is going to come from this betrayal. And that the result is your growth, your transformation, your wisdom from this experience, and also your ability to take action and really focus on your passions and communal energy. I feel like there's going to be support coming in for you. If you haven't felt supported, there's going to be support coming in. Confirmation with the Queen of Wands. Yeah, somebody is going to come in and provide you support, care, encouragement as you go on and you step away from this energy that needs to be, that you need to let in. Let it end is what I'm hearing. Okay, so let it end because you have a brighter path that is filled with growth and success for my Scorpios. So that was for the Scorpios. Now we're going to jump to the Leo. We're going to do fire signs next. So I'll give you the next 3 signs in case you want to decide to stay or not. We have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries next. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do Leos now. Spirit, what messages do we have for my Leos? Thank you so much, Spirit, for these beautiful messages. Thank you so much, Spirit, for my gift, to share my gift with others. What do we have for Leos for this week? Oh my gosh, 8 of Cups. Dang, Leo, I see you, Leo. Okay, I see you walking away from something that doesn't serve you anymore, and you are dead in that. You are putting it in the past, and you are not looking back, okay? I get that vibe very, very strongly with that beautiful 8 of Cups here. And Spirit's about to reward you for it. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Remain hopeful because I do see a lot of forward movement happening for my Leos, okay? 8 of Cups is all about moving on to the unknown. And although it's scary at times, although we get afraid to move on to the unknown, you, Leos, are taking it by the freaking reins, right? You're taking it by the reins. You have so much hope and optimism after leaving whatever experience tied you down or didn't serve you. Like, a Leo cannot be tied down. A Leo deserves to be free and shine bright and be in their passions. Leos deserve to be creative. They deserve to really just give their gifts into the world. And they can't do that when they're in a place that is not serving them or a space that doesn't serve them anymore. And I feel like Leos are really waking up to that in this energy, okay? And moving away from that toward bigger and better things. I also hear contribution. So I feel like you have a lot to contribute to others, a lot to contribute to the world is what I'm hearing. And I feel like Spirit wants you to tap into your gifts this year. That's going to be the dynamic. I feel like you're going to get messages very soon with the 8 of Wands in regards to your directions. And I also feel like you're building stuff that's going to end up lasting long term. So I'm hearing to tell you that even though it's a slow start, be patient, because you are going places. You're going places that are going to be so sustainable for you, for your monies, for your health, all the things, because you're doing the work and you're doing things in the way that you're supposed to be doing them. And even though there's not immediate gratification, you're still on the right path. Okay, that message is coming through very strongly for my Leos. Anything else for my Leos today? Thank you so much, Spirit, for your beautiful messages. What messages do we have for my Leos? We have the Magician card. You are magic, my lovely Leo. You are magic. You can literally pull something from thin air, like a spider makes a house out of the spider's butt. That's what you can do, okay? You can literally just pull it from out of thin air and make amazing things, is what Spirit wants to come through and remind you of your capabilities, okay? You are absolutely capable. You're capable of making big moves, big changes. You came here to roar. So keep going forward, keep that momentum going, and keep roaring, because it is going to bring amazing success and results, okay? I got the chills. Oh my gosh, I love that message for my Leos. All right, next we have the Sagittarius, okay? Then we'll do Aries, and then moving on to Aquarius. Let's see what messages we have for our Sages. I don't know if you guys are commenting. I really can't see the comments. So I apologize. But we are doing Sagittarius readings now. Spirit, what do we have for my Sages? Spirit, thank you so much, Spirit, for these beautiful messages. What do we have for my Sages? Okay, we have the Hangman in reverse. Ooh. The waiting is coming to an end. If you've been waiting for something, you're not going to have to wait any longer, okay? Doors are going to start opening up for you, Sag. Ooh, 3 of Swords in reverse. You are healing. You are you've released whatever heartaches or heartbreaks that held you back, is what I'm seeing. That is why it's going to create momentum and rid the stagnancy. It's like you had to have this time to heal, but now you're releasing it. You're not in a place where you feel lost anymore. That's for dang sure. With the World card in reverse, this could mean that you are not quite confident enough to know whether or not you've closed the cycle. But Spirit is here to confirm that you are stepping in a new chapter this week, okay? With the Ace of Wands, I love seeing this, because I see with this card in reverse, usually this is all about like having confidence, closing cycles, making new things. But I feel like you are doing that. It's just like you're questioning yourself, okay? And you have, I get it. When I connect to Sagittarius energy, I get the doubt that creeps in because of what you went through. And then it's like, okay, this new door is opening, like, what do I do now? Because all I know how to do is what I went through, right? What I went through is what I know. But you are going to be inspired to do differently, especially this week, okay? Some inspiration is going to hit you. Something's going to happen that's going to bring this creative flow. So allow yourself to continue to be in the state of flow. You can do that by just being intentional, and know that there's a lot of creative endeavors coming your way. Okay, Spirit, what else? Thank you so much for these beautiful messages. What do we have for my Sages today? All right, we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. Holy cow. Everything that you're releasing is definitely serving you. And I feel like it is definitely leading you to this new creative path. And knowing that you have the capacity and the ability to pursue it. Okay, you could be very creative. It's giving entrepreneur, it's giving artist, it's giving musician, it's giving making something big and beautiful, and like new projects is what it's giving. And I feel like you are not conflicted about it whatsoever. Like, you know where you want to go, and you have that sense of direction, and you're not conflicted with yourself, and you're not gonna try to convince yourself or other people where you stand. Yeah. And so you are looking toward longevity, stability, and I feel like that is the dynamic for this year, is that stability. There's also going to be adventure. Don't worry about that. You're not going to have less adventure, but I do feel like you're going to have more roots because of this new path that you're being trudged on, okay? Or that you're being led to, I would say, not just like thrown on, but led to. Like your heart is leading you to this path of reward, of longevity, of stability, of substance, of creativity. It's a beautiful energy to connect with, and you will be happy. If you are happy, but I feel like you're going to be really happy with the outcome of this year, because I feel like last year was kind of like a struggling year for you that you had to work through. But I do see like Spirit is coming through right away to let my Sagittarius know that the door's opening. There's not going to be any stagnancy happening here. You're headed toward this beautiful longevity, this creative path that's going to bring you so much substance and reward. Beautiful to see for my Sagittarius. Okay, now we're going to move on to the Aries. Let's see what we got for the Aries. Let's see what we got for the Aries. Let's see, Spirit. What? You know what? I feel guided to change decks. All right, so let's go ahead and change to the Light Seers Tarot. We're like, let's see, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signs in. We're almost halfway done. Feels like it's flying by though. All right, so let's see what we have for my Aries. Oh my gosh, Queen of Pentacles. I'm seeing stability for my Aries. I'm seeing financial stability coming in. That's going to be the theme here. We do have the Page of Cups. Oh my gosh. More energy of money. So the Page of Cups, it shows me that you're a dreamer. Like you dream big. You dream big, or you've been dreaming big. But it feels like, it's like something's held you back for so long. And now is the time for you to just go for it, is what Spirit is saying. Because we have the Page of Cups. So it's like you've been thinking about it and you've been yearning for it, and you've even been putting yourself energetically in that place to track your desires, but you haven't really actually physically seen it unfold. And now Spirit's coming through to say, no, it's coming. It's going to unfold. That beautiful Ace of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles energy. It's a lot of money, okay? A lot of stable money too. This is like long-lasting income. So whatever it is that you're doing, or whatever it is that you're pursuing, Spirit wants you to go for it, because there is a very, very hefty reward when you do. I'm also here. Yeah, you're putting in the work. Oh my gosh. Aries, you are a fighter. You are a worker bee. You get stuff done, okay? You're fire sign with the Devil card. Oh, the Nine of Swords. Okay, so maybe what has been holding you anchored, or what has been anchoring you, is the overwhelm, the anxiety, the fear of disappointment, the limitations, okay, that this tangible world can cause for us. But I feel like you're going to break free. You're going to break free of that, because we have the Devil and the Nine of Swords here is what I'm seeing. It's like this feeling of uncertainty, overwhelm, stress, or just like holding yourself back because you don't really know whether or not it's achievable. And I'm here to tell you that it is for you, Aries. It is. Go after it. Go after it. What else, Spirit? Thank you so much for your beautiful messages. What do we have for my Aries? Oh, okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Holy cow. The King of Pentacles. More money? Like, come on. Aries is going to make so much money this year. The Six of Cups, you're going to look back and you're going to appreciate the strides that you took to get to where you need to go toward your success. You're going to fight your fears and do it anyways. Because I do see a lot of hesitation, anxiety, and fear limitations as well. But I also see like you continuing to push past that and really focus on your success, focus on your bag, focus on your money, focus on your abundance, focus on your stability, focus on your family, focus on the things that matter. And I feel like that's going to, like, I'm hearing deflate the fear or minimize it. So it's just going to be like to where, okay, that's a feeling. I feel that, but oh well, I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep working at my goals. No matter how scary it is or how afraid I feel. And you know what? Fortune favors the brave. And that is what this reading is saying, that fortune favors the brave for you. And you are very, very brave, and you have so many creative ideas, and you have a lot of things to contribute to the world, and the world is definitely going to give you a hefty reward for what it is that you're putting out there, okay? So just know that this is a theme of prosperity this year. And this week, I feel like, is whenever things are starting to get going. But this is a theme of prosperity, abundance, and longevity, stability, and family for my Aries. So beautiful messages, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. We're on a roll. We are on a roll. Now we're going to go ahead and move toward Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius is next. We have Aquarius and then Gemini. So let's see what messages are coming through for my Aquarius energy. We have 4 of Cups. This could have been, you could have experienced a disappointment recently. Yeah, that caused a setback, okay? That's what Spirit's coming through. You may have been left in the cold or feeling like you're left out in the cold. This energy is very discouraging. I feel like there's so much disappointment. But you know, okay, so you're recovering from it. Well, not quite. With the 4 of Swords in reverse, you haven't quite hit that full recovery. You're still in the process of it. But I feel like deep down, you know that this was meant to happen so that you can gain the lessons necessary that needed to be had, okay? Sometimes we confide in others and we rely on them, and then they let us down or they disappoint us, and it sucks. It's like the biggest betrayal, right? Like when someone we care about or we attach ourselves to leaves us out in the cold, it can be really, really discouraging for them to disappoint us or them to do things that are an act of betrayal or selfish, out of selfishness. It's everything to do with them and nothing to do with you, okay? It's them and their limitations. It's that person and that person's limitations. And they're really not going to be able to go with you in this next chapter, which is why these disappointments and setbacks had to really unfold so you can see their true colors. And I know that it's a really hard hit to take with that 4 of Swords in reverse, but I feel like you know innately that this was for your greatest and highest good, because your higher self is coming through and telling you that, okay? I wish that I could take away the pain for you. But in time, you will recover from this, and you will see things in hindsight because of this. Okay, I see heartbreak here. Again, I did not expect this for Aquarius. More devastation. But in the future, you are going to fill the space that you were trying to fill from this person that caused you disappointment with somebody who is stable and who can provide more to you and who is more reciprocal. You're going to be attracting healthy relationships, healthy energies. And you're going to find discipline within yourself. And I feel like that is going to be part of your journey, especially in this dynamic. You're also going to receive clarity throughout this transition. Okay, so even if you feel confused or in pain, just know that clarity is going to come. Be patient, process that pain, allow yourself to feel that and process that. Take your time. Okay, you don't have to rush into something, or you don't have to jump ship to another relationship, or what is it called, monkey branch. You don't have to do that. It's very, very imperative that if you've been devastated or betrayed, it's so important to take that time to be alone, to really process your emotions so you're not taking it into the next thing, okay? And I feel like once you do that, and once you're fully healed and you've processed that, you now have space. I see you going from resisting to healing, or being in the process and it being very ugly and tumultuous and dramatic, to being in a state of self-discipline and also self-control too. Like, yeah. And that's powerful and attractive. And I feel like that is what you're going to attract, is like this, as you transition, this clarity and this stability, not just within yourself. It's like you're going to find it within yourself, but then you're going to like bring that in or call that into you, this beautiful stability, consistency, reciprocity, okay? And the person who you're attracting could also have like a really big family, or just be very, 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 like I'm hearing priority is family. Priority is family. Family is priority. Tomato, tomato. But that's what I'm hearing. That's what's coming in for you. I feel like it's definitely particularly coming in this year. And I feel like that is something that you've been trying to call in, is that stability. And even though you didn't get it from this person who caused you pain and betrayal, Spirit wants you to know that what's for you won't pass you by, and it is on its way for my Aquarius, okay? All right, so the next reading that we're going to go to, or the next sign that we're going to do the reading for, I should say, is our Geminis. We're going to move toward our Geminis. Okay, let's see. I love Geminis. The ruling planet is Mercury. Mercury rules communication. So you guys are the communicators of the zodiac. Okay, we have 5 of Cups and the World in reverse. Maybe you were trying to make something happen, but it didn't go as planned, is what I'm seeing for my Geminis. All right, what else? Why didn't it go as planned? We have the Empress. You're going to get back on your feet, though. You're going to create something bigger from this experience, okay, from this letdown. Yes, you had a disappointment happen, but it's really giving you this sense of like, oh my gosh, you know what I'm picking up on? It's like, so I failed. So I'm just going to do it again. And if I fail, I know how that feels. So I'm just going to do it again and do it this way this time. And it gives you more liberation and less pressure is what I'm seeing from this card to do what it is that you're trying to do or what it is that you want to accomplish. It's giving you a better, like, I mean, I'm seeing like a map, right? It's giving you a better direction of what it is that you are wanting to do. And we have the Empress card here coming through. That beautiful Empress card is so abundant, nurturing, and creative. And she has these amazing ideas that she loves to put out into the universe to create. Okay, she loves it. So this is a lot of creative, abundant energy. Yeah, so, okay. So Spirit wants to come through and say that your disappointments taught you something. It was a learning experience. You were supposed to be disappointed. It was supposed to happen. And like, look at this. You see this woman and she's like really despairing over, you know, the losses that, or the failures. She's got her foot in the cup and it's like pouring over into a deep, dark hole here. But look at what's behind her. This beautiful bowl of goodness, okay? This opportunity that she does not yet see. That experience had to fall apart so that you can learn from it. Every time you fail, you learn. So you don't lose your learning. And I feel like that is going to be like your epiphany toward developing what it is that you're trying to develop and contribute. I also see a lot of socialization coming in the near future for my Geminis as well. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you so much for your beautiful messages. I'm hearing community building, 3 of Pentacles. You're going to you're going to experience a lot of growth through building. And I feel like I'm hearing this time it will work. Okay, so whatever it is that you did that didn't work, it's going to work this time. So definitely remain confident. Keep at it. Keep on making your attempts until you finally get it. And you will. And just see it all as a learning experience. And know that what is lost is not really a loss. It's just a lesson. That's all it is. And sometimes when things don't work out, it's just putting you on a different path is all. So you're going to be just fine is what Spirit is coming through to say. Keep doing what it is that you're doing. Keep creating and keep building. Okay. All right. So next we have the Libras. So let's see what messages Spirit has for our Libras. Thank you so much, Spirit, for your beautiful messages. Oh my gosh. Already 2 cards just flew out. They're just like getting down to business, okay? So we have the Chariot card coming through. So I do see a lot of momentum and movement right off the bat. This year is going to be your year to make those moves, make those money moves. I also see routine and discipline, okay? You're really, really grounding yourself. You are starting to tap into your worth. And I'm also hearing self-control. That's going to be a very big theme for this week, for this year. Is self-control, okay? Self-care, self-control, maybe meditation. You could be meditating a lot more. That leads to you for your fortune. Consistency is key, right? So whenever we practice consistency and we have those stable structures or those routines, it really takes us far over time. Okay, and I feel like that is something that you've had to learn along the way. I also see, though, even though you're like really enveloping yourself in routine and structure and all that good stuff, it's also helping you to be more confident to take leaps, okay? You're becoming more confident to take these beautiful leaps that are going to serve you. The universe is going to catch you because we have the Wheel of Fortune coming through. Maybe this is something that you've been preparing yourself for. So I feel like there's going to be a leap that's going to be taken, okay? I also see a lot of balance and justice. Oh, come on. This is the sign of the... Come on now. How am I even surprised to see the Justice card for the Libra? Okay, the Libra is the scales. So there's going to be a lot of balance in this dynamic, and I feel like that is how you thrive, right? Libras thrive in their balanced energy. Libras don't really take sides. Libras don't really like to outweigh the scales. Libras like to keep the scales nice and balanced and justice-like, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune, though, I do see a really good year coming up for you. Really good week, really good year happening for you major the time. Look at that. Confirmation. What did I just say? Justice brings balance in your life, and you are a very balanced individual, especially in this year. I feel like you're going to be really, because of these routines that you're incorporating, you're just going to feel like a sense of balance and good luck all the time. Like, this is a very lighthearted energy, and I also feel like it's going to help you make moves easier and take leaps that much easier. Taking leaps can be scary, but whenever you have the confidence within yourself and you have this new way of like perception of life, it makes it that much easier to take those leaps. Not saying that it's super easy to take a leap, but those mindset attributes that you're developing within your routines and your discipline will help you toward taking a leap to the unknown and knowing and being confident that the universe is going to have your back. Okay. All right. So next we're almost done. Now we have the Virgos, then we have Taurus, and then Capricorn. So we're going to do Virgos next, okay? So if you're with me, you're a Virgo, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And please keep in mind that I will be posting this live later on, okay? So you can come back and go to your timestamp and review it, your sign if you missed it. Okay, so we do have the Tower card coming in for our Virgos. Whoa. Dang, Virgos. Hang on, let me take a drink for this. Out of coffee. Need water. All right, so my Virgos, what I'm seeing here is you're breaking free. The theme this year is your freedom. With the Tower card, it's like you are, and then the Three of Cups in reverse. This could be like breaking up with friends or relationships that didn't serve you, putting an end to that because you see right through the BS. And I also feel like you are sick and tired of feeling like trapped in it or feeling obligated to that energy. So you are really just letting it all fall apart. That's beautiful, or you already have in the past. And I see that this is leading you toward a newfound freedom like you've never experienced before. You are really igniting your flame. You're really like, I'm just feeling like you are just embracing all of the newness that's coming in. It's like you're not even hesitant about what's uncertain or what's unknown. You're just doing you, man. You're just doing you. You're living it up. Like your hair is flailing everywhere. The wind is in your hair. You are filled with energy, filled with life. And this is going to be like your dynamic this year, okay? Very connected as well, which I'm not surprised to see because Taurus is like an earthy sign. So we also have the Four of Wands here. More flow, more movement, more freedom, less feeling obligated to anybody, more detachment is what I'm seeing for the Virgos. I absolutely love this energy. What else, Spirit? Thank you so much for your beautiful messages. What else do we have for my Virgos? Of course, you guys are going to be working toward success. Virgos are the workers of the zodiac sign. They put in the work, man. You know, if Virgos ran the world, we would definitely be, we would be all right because Virgos, they work hard. They work and they work hard and they show up, right? And I feel like that is definitely going to be something that leads you to a very successful and abundant life, is just putting in the work toward whatever it is that you are making. You're making something amazing and beautiful, and every day that you show up to do it is making it stronger and stronger and bigger is what I'm seeing. And there's a lot of momentum, a lot of movement that I'm seeing with Virgos, okay? You guys are going to be big moves, especially in this year. Lots of, I feel like it's like restructuring for Virgos, which can be a little hard because Virgos are earth signs, but so necessary to help you unleash like your creativity, your passion, your freedom, and also your ethics, right? Like to really focus and hone in on those without distraction. I see a lot of focused energy with this movement. So it's not just like this flow or this like arbitrary, unstable flow that I'm tapping into. It's like a really structured flow. It's like, I don't know. Only Virgos can do that, right? Like, I don't know how you could do that, how you could be in like a structured flow, maybe making schedules or like filling your schedule up with events and like making sure that you have that work balance as well and making sure everything's balanced. But it's also like working at being in a flow that is serving you and being intentional with it. And maybe that's how your flow is more structured. But however which way you decide to do it, it's really serving you. So definitely continue to keep that momentum going and to know that whatever it is that you put to an end recently or whatever was lost, it's really, there's no loss, okay? It's like taking you to this life of clear direction, clarity, and stability. It's like you've created space for that. And I feel like you're just okay with that, or you're in acceptance with that whenever I tap in. So really beautiful energy to see. Next, we're going to move into the Taurus energy. Okay, so let's see what's going on for our Tauruses this year, or this week, or this year. I don't know. It's coming out week, year. Take it as it resonates. We have the Queen of Wands. Okay, and the Strength card in reverse. Okay. We also have the King of Pentacles in reverse with the Magician. Okay, so I feel like the dynamic is that you have the power to turn things around. If you've taken losses in the past and you feel like you're not strong enough to get it back, by golly, you are, because you're coming out as the Magician here. And I also see a lot more balance. I feel like there is a resistance to something that is the universe is coming into your life to try to rebuild a better foundation with the Three of Pentacles, is bringing these interventions your way, or these things in your way or toward you to help you. And I feel like the message here is that when you don't resist to what's coming and what's being intervened in your life, you will find success and you will actually find gain through what you feel like. Maybe if you feel like attacked because of it, just know that it's actually going to be serving you. It's going to be serving your growth. It's going to be contributing to what you gain as far as what you're learning, your life lessons. And I'm also hearing that whatever was lost, you can turn it around with the Magician. You can absolutely turn it around. This is all a learning experience for you. Definitely just continue to go with the flow and be in a more balanced and accepting state. Have an open mind when it comes to what it is that you're learning, and know that things are working out for you and that you have the ability to turn around actually rather quickly, because the Hangman is coming in reverse. What it is that was lost or whatever disappointments that has happened to you, you have the ability to turn that around and make things right. And we also, with the Three of Pentacles, it's like you have also like the capacity to just lean in. You can lean into things that are happening instead of like feeling like, oh my gosh, leave me alone, I don't want to do this, like being in an avoidant state. Whenever you lean in, you're going to start to see like, okay, you want to work with the universe is going to want to work with you. So let's make it happen. Let's do this together. Okay. So I do feel like there is going to be support. May feel a little intimidating at first, or may feel like you're being judged or something. That's what I'm picking up very strongly, but Spirit says lean into it. Lean into this, and you will find victory when you just lean into what's happening around you, what's happening for you, what's coming towards you. Even though it's scary to lean in, or you don't want to, or you want to avoid it, don't listen to that. Just lean in, okay? Fight through that discomfort, because I know Tauruses, they love to be comfortable. They love to relax. They love to be aesthetic. But sometimes in moments in your life, there's going to be times of where life shakes up. It's like, if you think of it like volcanoes, okay? They stay stagnant for a long time, and then their plates just kind of move a little bit, right? And then they stop. And then, like, 100 years later, movement, and then it stops. And I think that this is just like the year in your life where it's going to be like tectonic plates moving, right? But for a purpose, because it's getting you somewhere that you need to go. So definitely continue to lean in on what it is that is being rebuilt for you instead of resisting it. Do not resist. That's the message coming through from Spirit, is don't resist, or what. It just gives me like the vision of a cop, and he's like trying to arrest somebody, and he's like, stop resisting. I don't know where that's from, what movie. Maybe I just watched Cops too much as a kid. I don't know. But I'm not saying that's going to happen to you. I'm just saying like that's kind of what reminded me of. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move to the Capricorns. That is the last sign. Now, if you're just coming in, I went ahead, I did all the signs, and I'm going to go ahead and repost this after this is all done, so that you can go back and you can just like look up your sign. You don't have to like try to figure it out, okay? I'll try to make it as easy as possible for you. And be sure to subscribe if you're new here. If you're new here, welcome. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move to the Capricorns. Ooh, we have the Moon card. The Moon card is very illusional, very elusive, we also have water. I'm also hearing absorbent, okay? So I feel like you're absorbing energy, but it's like good energy. Because I'm just like seeing somebody like immerse themselves in water and it's healing. Sometimes this can be like a very Debbie Downer card, but I feel like for you, it's like really embracing, for the Capricorns, like really balancing and harnessing the energy of like night and day. Oh, I'm hearing shadow work. You could be doing some shadow work right now, like embracing the dark parts of you as well as like the good parts of you and integrating it, and then just like accepting yourself with it and loving yourself because of all the parts of you. Oh my gosh, that is a powerful message, Spirit. Thank you so much. We have Six of Cups, nostalgia. Okay, like even though you are letting go of old versions of yourself, you're finding nostalgia in that, and you're also appreciating how far the old versions of you has gotten you to this point, okay? This point of embracing. Ooh, Four of Pentacles. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful card right here for for my Capricorns. So Four of Pentacles is like, what I get from this energy, what I get from this card, the message that comes through strongly is like, no more. No more. Nobody's going to come around and think that they can steal my energy anymore. I've earned this. This is mine. You can't have it. And that's okay to do that. Okay? It's called setting boundaries. It's called self-preservation is what it's giving. Okay? You are practicing self-preservation. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, like greediness is good, because no, it's okay to be genuine. But when people take advantage of you over and over and over again after you've been giving and giving and giving, now you're being drained. Now you're being siphoned. So now it's time to pull back on the reins, pull back your energy, call in your power, do your shadow work, and get going. Okay, on to the next. All right, Spirit, anything else for my Capricorns? High Priestess. Yep. Wow. Gosh, I see so much integration. Like, it's crazy with the Capricorn, so much integration happening this year, this week. I'm also hearing, ooh, you're going to be experiencing activations. So you're going to get a lot of downloads energy. You're going to be immersed in content or things, or you're going to be surrounded by people who are going to give you like activations to help you with your growth. Knight of Pentacles, you're leaving what doesn't serve you behind. And what did I say about them boundaries? Confirmation. Look at this. This is the boundary queen. So I said it. I called it. This is the boundary queen. Okay, she's a queen of swords. She's in her logic. She's wise. She's smart. She's precise. She's strategic in her energy. And that's what I'm picking up for the Capricorns, is like, because you're coming into this like integration of all of you, your dark parts and your light parts, is helping you gain that stability and that sense of logic that's creating reason in your life to make decisive moves. I love it. I feel like there's going to be big things coming in for Capricorns. Money is definitely going to be something that is prominent. Look at Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. This shadow work that you're doing is going to bring you in the big bucks. Okay. Capricorn, y'all are good at business. So if you are trying to be an entrepreneur, you're seeking that, I definitely would say go for it. But whatever it is that you're doing or working toward, oh my gosh, big money here. You're going to be in the money because you're doing your shadow work and you're putting your foot down and you are saying no. You're like setting your boundaries, which is so beautiful to see, to witness in this energy. And I also feel like you're showing love and respect to those who show love and respect back to you. Like, it's like you're cognizant of who you need to be respectful to and who you just need to let go, period. And I feel like you're doing that so beautifully, okay? And that's not easy to do. It's not for the weak-willed, but you are so strong. Your energy is a force. And I feel like you're going to be making big moves in the near future that's going to bring you lots and lots of abundance. So that concludes my live. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I really do appreciate all of you guys being here. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you're seeing this on the replay, just go to your timestamp and see if you can find your reading. I will have those posted. Love you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care.